Hello students, I am Aisha Munshi handling Social Studies subject for 4th standard. Students, today we are going to learn or start one more new chapter. Chapter number 3, India, Water and Soil. Water and Soil. So students, let's start reading. Water, soil, light, air, plants, animals, coal and petroleum are found naturally on the earth. They are useful to us and are called natural sources. Some natural resources such as coal and petroleum cannot be regenerated and are called non-renewable natural sources. Natural sources such as water, soil, light, air, plants and animals can be regenerated and are called renewable natural resources. Let us take a look at two natural resources, water and soil. So students, on the earth there are some things which are naturally on the earth such as water, soil, light, air, plants, animals, coals and petroleum. These are naturally available on the earth. These things not man-made things. So student, these things are called natural resources which are naturally available on the earth. So student, here is two types of natural resources. One is non-renewable natural resource and another one is renewable natural resources. So students, coal and petrol, once we can use these things, we cannot renew these things. So these types of things are called non-renewable natural resources. Coal and petroleum are the non-renewable natural resources. Renewable natural resources are water, soil, light, air, plants and animals. These resources can be renewable. So student, there is one picture. Look at this picture. This is different types of renewable resources. Living things like humans, animals, fish, trees are or birds, water and soil. These are the renewable natural resources. So student, today we are going to learn deeply about two renewable natural resources which are water and soil. These are the renewable natural resources. First we are going to learn about water. Let's start reading. 3/4 of the earth is covered by water in the form of glaciers, rivers, streams, ponds, lakes, seas and oceans. Water is essential for many activities such as drinking, cooking, washing, bathing, gardening, growing crops and producing electricity. So student, our earth 3/4 part is covered by the water in the form of glaciers, rivers, stream, ponds, lakes, seas and oceans. These are the places or where water is available, and water is very important for living or non-living things, and it is very essential for many activities such as drinking. Every human being need water to live. They drink the water for cooking meals. We can cook our meals or our food with water. Washing and taking bath, gardening, growing crops, and producing electricity. Electricity also produced by the water. In these activities, water is very essential. Here they are given uses of water. Here tiger is drinking water. Every human being need water to live. Here some vegetables are washing with the water. Here they are planting in the water. Planting water is essential for growing crops. And water is sources of water. This is the well. We can get water from well. And second one is lake. We can also get water from lake. This is the image of pond and this is the image of dam. These are the sources of water. Now student, let us read about rivers. Rivers such as Narmada, Tapi, Godavari, Krishna and the Kaveri have their sources in the Western Ghats. They get water mainly during the monsoon, hence they are called rain-fed rivers. Student, this is the image of Talakaveri river in Karnataka. So student, in a Western Ghat, there are some river such as Narmada, Tapi, Godavari, Krishna and the Kaveri, and they have their own sources in a Western Ghat. And these rivers mainly get the water in the season of monsoon. During the monsoon season they get the water and they are called rainy fed rivers because when rainfall then only the rivers get full of water. Rivers such as Ganga coming down from the Himalayas have their source in glaciers. The Ganga flows from the Gangotri glaciers. Rivers that get their water mainly from snow are called snow-fed rivers. So student, look at this picture. This is the picture of melting ice. Melting ice. This is the picture of Himalaya. On this mountain there is snowfall. When the sunshine fall on this ice start melting and convert into water form. Then the Ganga river will flow and Ganga come from the Gangotri glaciers. This river mainly get the water from the snow. So student, these types of river is called snow-fed rivers. Next, the Ganga is the longest river in India. So student, Ganga is the longest river in India. River water is useful in many ways. It used for irrigation, generating electricity, manufacturing goods, transporting people and goods, recreations. So student, river water useful in many ways. So student, here you can see this is the picture of irrigation. Next, waterfall, houseboat and river forting. Irrigation helps to produce crops. Next, waterfall helps for making electricity, houseboat where people can live, river rafting. People can move from one side to another side like transport on river. Next is as a fish live in a river, the river is also a rich sources of food. So student, fishes are live in the water and many other animals and the plants lives in a water, and humans can eat these fishes. And so student, rivers is also a rich source of food. Student, look at this picture. This is the image of Ganga river in Varanasi. Next is lake. A lake is a large enclosed body filled with water. It is also an important source of fresh water. It gets its water from underground springs, rains, melted snow, and ice. Lake water is used for drinking, irrigation, fishing, recreation. Beside freshwater lakes, there are lakes that contain brackish or salt water. Chilika Lake in Odisha is the largest brackish water lake in India. So student, lakes are very or large enclosed body filled with the water. Lake is also very important sources of fresh water. We can use lakes water for drinking, irrigation, fishing and recreation. And lakes get water from underground springs, rains and melted snow and ice. So students, in Chilika Lake in Odisha is the largest brackish water lake in India. Besides the freshwater lakes, there are lakes that contain brackish and or salt water. Lakes also have salt water and brackish water beside of the fresh water. Next is a man-made lake is called an artificial lake. An artificial lake forms when a dam is built across a river to stop the flow of its water. It is known as a res- reservoir. The Hirakud Reservoir, found by the Hirakud Dam across the Mahanadi River, is the largest artificial lake in Asia. Dams serve many purposes, such as they act as reservoirs, they help in controlling floods. The water from dam is used for generating electricity. So student, on the earth there are many natural lakes, but some uh, lakes are man-made. That's called artificial lakes. When we build dam across the river to stop the flow of the water, then water water stop on large area, and it is called as artificial lake and also called as a reservoir. So students, Hirikuda reservoir formed by the Hirakuda Dam across the Mahanadi. It is the largest artificial lake in Asia. Dams are useful us in many purposes such as the reservoir helps in controlling the flood, and also we can make electricity from the dam. So student, this is the image of Hirakud Dam on built on the Mahanadi river. Next is rainfall is canals, wells and tube wells. Rainfall is not equally distributed over all parts of our country. As a result, people living in a places that receive scanty rainfall do not have sufficient water for drinking, bathing, cooking, or washing. To help them, the government has undertaken several irrigation projects such as canals. These divert river water to fields. The Indira Gandhi Canal in Rajasthan provide water to the large part of northeast India. Wells ha- so student, rain is uh, not equally distributed in all parts of the earth. So student, some area have get the lots of rainfall and some area do not get any rainfall. So student, this is not enough for the cooking, bathing and growing crops. Then Indian government has undertaken several irrigation projects. In this project, one is the canals. uh, they made a canals and divert river water into the canals. So student, Indira Gandhi canals in Rajasthan. Indira Gandhi canal in Rajasthan provide water a large part of the northwest India. Indira Gandhi canal provide large part of northwest India. Provide water to a large part of northwest India in Rajasthan. So student, this is the image of canal. Next is wells. Wells have been dug in areas where underground water is easily available. Tube wells have been installed at many places. Water can be pumped to the surface with the help of tube wells. So student, in a underground uh, in a underground water is available very easily. Then uh, earth is dug out. This is called the well. Tubes have been inserted at many places. We can get by pumping the tubes. We can get the water by pumping the tubes on the surface of the earth. So student, this is the image of tube well. There is one handle. By pumping that, we can get water on the surface of the earth, and this is the image of well. Here is, you can see very water is inside the well. So student, today we did this much only. Your today's homework is write the sources of water and the uses of water in your EVS notebook and send on WhatsApp. Thank you.